Are you an athlete? Do you work out? What if I told you that one simple molecule could aid in your performance, endurance, protection, and recovery? Would you want to know more? Join me to learn all about the benefits of hydrogen for athletes on this episode of H2Minutes. Before we get into the science, let me show you how close this topic is for me. This is me. So is this. I played football for 20 years in my life and 4 years professionally. I am familiar with all of the struggles that go with intensive training and competitive sports. Pushing your body to the max may have great benefits, but there is always great risk. The good news is that H2 may be a beneficial piece to that puzzle. In this video, we're going to look at 4 key benefits that H2 may have for sports, sports medicine, and exercise. So let's kick it off with this study on soccer players and our first benefit, performance. This is a pilot study testing the effects of hydrogen-rich water on muscle fatigue caused by acute exercise in elite athletes. The result of the study were the subjects given placebo water had an increase in blood lactate levels during acute exercise. However, the hydrogen water prevented the elevation of blood lactate even during heavy exercise. The subjects drinking placebo water also showed a decline in muscle function or an increase in muscle fatigue, while the subjects drinking hydrogen water did not show a decrease in muscle function, especially in the early phases. Here is the conclusion. Adequate hydration with hydrogen-rich water pre-exercise reduced blood lactate levels and improved exercise-induced decline of muscle function. So in other words, molecular hydrogen has the potential to help your body be stronger for longer during physical activity. As an athlete, your ability to perform is directly related to how far you can push your body at the highest level. Whether that's maintaining your speed in the fourth quarter or the last mile. Whether that's you staying at the same weight for your last set or being able to hit with the same strength in the last round. Hydrogen water just may be the key to get you there. But physical strength isn't the only thing that improves performance in an athletic setting. What good is your body being strong and lasting long if your brain isn't working well? Studies indicate that hydrogen water aids to maintain cognitive function even while under stress. So along with proper hydration, hydrogen water may be able to help your brain in much needed ways to perform at a more full potential. Here's another study using cyclists about the effects of hydrogen-rich water on prolonged intermittent exercise. This study relates to the performance aspect of exercise, but also hints at the next benefit hydrogen water can provide for athletes. Endurance. So the results of the study indicate that the peak power output of the participants on normal water decreased significantly during repetitive sprints. However, the participants with the hydrogen water showed no change in their peak power output throughout the workout. Here is the conclusion from the study. 2 weeks of hydrogen-rich water intake may help to maintain peak power output in repetitive sprints to exhaustion over 30 minutes. So again, we see that hydrogen water has the potential to help you keep going and keep pushing during physical activity. Another way H2 may be able to provide increased endurance is by stimulating energy metabolism. I won't go into all the ways H2 can boost your energy. To learn that, you can go here to watch our video over that very subject. Given the research, it appears that H2 can potentially increase the cell's ability to maintain or create more energy. Because of this, athletes drinking hydrogen water can potentially have more sustainable energy before, after, or during exercise. The next benefit of H2 for athletes may happen in multiple ways. It is protection. Intensive training can definitely take a toll on your body. When we exercise, the production of ROS increases, making us more susceptible to oxidative stress. What is ROS? ROS stands for reactive oxygen species. These are molecules that are a natural byproduct of energy metabolism. They are also known as free radicals and are needed to maintain cellular homeostasis. If you want to learn more about ROS and antioxidants, click the card to check out our video addressing this specific topic. Our body needs a healthy level of ROS for a multitude of cellular functions, including immunity, vasodilation, mitochondrial function, etc. But an overabundance of ROS can cause oxidative stress in an athlete and can damage cells and can lead to a higher risk of soft tissue injuries and stress on your organs. Research shows that H2 helps to reduce oxidative stress. But H2 also does not interfere with the level of ROS necessary to receive the benefits of exercise. Some supplemental antioxidants like vitamin C can actually neutralize helpful free radicals needed for beneficial exercise adaptation and negate the important benefits of exercise. In some studies, it appears that H2 can work synergistically with nitric oxide, a known free radical, and can be used in combination with H2 instead of fighting against each other. So H2 can protect against oxidative stress that could cause harm, but allow a beneficial level of ROS. Another protective benefit H2 can potentially offer is the improvement of heart function. Keeping the heart healthy is essential in every aspect of training, and H2 just may be an effective remedy to that necessity. If you are an athlete or engaged in exercise, you probably take in more calories, meaning your intake of proteins, fats, or carbs is increased to keep your body able to do what it needs to do. Even though an increase in caloric intake is needed with an increase of physical activity, it can also lead to health issues as your body works to deal with the higher levels. Well, this leads to another way H2 can aid in protection. H2 is able to help the body maintain healthy cholesterol and blood glucose levels. To quote this study, drinking hydrogen water represents a potential novel therapeutic and preventative strategy for metabolic syndrome. So just by drinking hydrogen water, you may be able to prevent some of the negative effects that come with training hard and eating more. The last benefit could be the most important and definitely the most exciting. I'm talking about recovery. Every athlete knows the importance of recovery. Even the smallest injury or pain can alter the time and frequency of physical exercise and ultimately slow down improvement. In my own athletic experience, this is where I've noticed the most benefit with hydrogen water. I'll be doing a video of my own H2 athletic testimony soon, but until then, let's see what the science says. Let's look at this study called The Effectiveness of Oral and Topical Hydrogen for Sports-Related Soft Tissue Injuries. The results of the study found that oral and topical hydrogen intervention resulted in a faster return to normal joint range of motion for both flexion and extension of the injured limb as compared with the controlled intervention. In conclusion, the addition of hydrogen to traditional treatment protocols is potentially effective in the treatment of soft tissue injuries in male professional athletes. Most athletes know the value of being hydrated, so drinking hydrogen water would just be changing the type of water they drink and not adding to what they are already doing. Simple and effective, that's what we like right there. So let's end this video with one more quote, this time from this research article entitled Molecular Hydrogen in Sports Medicine, New Therapeutic Perspectives. It says, in particular, hydrogen therapy may be an effective and specific innovative treatment for exercise-induced oxidative stress and sports injury, with potential for the improvement of exercise performance. So whether you score touchdowns, home runs, or goals, hydrogen gas could be and should be the tool that fuels your game. That's your dose of H2 in 2 minutes. As always, the sources for this information are linked in the description. And please support us on Patreon so we can continue to make these videos and educate the world about H2.